The history of the Varsity. Before the present age of online streaming services, or even the days of VHS and DVD rental stores, foreign cinema and art fan films were largely out of luck. Those wanting to see the latest foreign films usually had to depend on the nearest college foreign film festival to satisfy their unusual movie cravings. During most of the 1980s, however, Baton Rouge was an interesting exception. Just outside the gates of campus, the Varsity Theater fueled the passions of hundreds of local moviegoers for nearly a decade. The Varsity first opened its doors in 1937, one of several Northgate businesses that saw much support and patronage from the area residents. But one of its most colorful and locally cherished versions was its time as an art and foreign film theater in the 1980s. Films like Ingmar Bergman's Fanny and Alexander, Abel Gantz's silent classic Napoleon, and Alfred Hitchcock's Notorious were typical offerings. Some patrons came for nostalgia, others for cutting-edge art cinema. Many other Baton Rouge film buffs also praised the 1980s Varsity. My mom and I saw Gone with the Wind there in the early 80s, Christy Orona said. It's the only time I've ever seen it on the big screen. Guests went to the Varsity for other purposes as well. But like the movies it screened, the Varsity of the 1980s eventually came to an end. The advent of VHS tape rentals drove many Varsity moviegoers from the theater to the comfort of their living room couch. But despite the gloom of the Varsity's demise, that time in the theater's long life has not been forgotten. The theater and the folks who ran it are still fondly celebrated in the testaments of the people who dropped in to see a good movie and pass a good time. But this wasn't the end for the Varsity. Reopening in 1990 as a live music concert venue, it soon found a new purpose satisfying the entertainment needs of area college students. The theater has thrived in this new role and remains a popular modern concert hall.